What's up, you guys? Here to bring you another unboxing video. I got 3 collector sets that just came in this week, and I gotta say it's some of the best investments that I've made already. And it's only 2022, and I told you guys that this was gonna be an amazing year for all you physical media collectors out there. And I gotta say, at least one of them for sure is at least jump to the very top of what's in my collection, and I can tell you where you'll be able to purchase that. Don't mind the shirt. Actually, I do mind because Tom Brady's back, folks. 23rd season in the NFL. I'm super pumped about it, but that's a topic for another show. We're here to talk about physical media. I'm here to talk about some box sets that I got today. I'm super excited. Let's get underway. Let's unveil all the goodies that are in these collector sets. First one up was actually released today. You can order it on Amazon, which is how I ordered it. I pre-ordered this a very long time ago. Walked into a Best Buy today after work. Saw it in the stands. It's about $40. Fairly recent movie, and again, I'm just teasing it up for you. I'll talk more about my experience with it in just a bit, which isn't a lot. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, folks, this movie was released in 2020. This was the last big movie before the pandemic really kicked off and everything got shut down. So this was the last real blockbuster, where crowds just came out for it. And we're getting crowds again in movie theaters, but this was the last one pre how our world is now. So this movie is very symbolic. It's very important in film history, whether you want to admit it or not. I know it's a video game movie. I'm going to be honest. I have not seen this movie ever. But a little bit of history of why I like Sonic the Hedgehog. And while, yes, I'm not a very big video game person, as a kid growing up, I did own a console. I had a Sega Genesis. And got to tell you, Sonic was the game that I usually played. It was either that or Mortal Kombat or some racing game. But Sonic the Hedgehog, I did grow up with this character, so it's beloved by me. So I guess if I had a favorite of any of the video game stuff, it's got to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, whether I'm going to actually like the movie, I don't know. I've only seen parts and pieces, working at a movie theater. I would walk in a couple of moments, and it's got Jim Carrey in it. I think he's one of the greatest comedians ever in film. So we'll see if I like it. But what I was most interested in, because you're like, well, why didn't you pick up the regular 4K when it came out, or why didn't you get a chance to see it in theaters? Obviously, working a lot, and then of course the pandemic hit, and then this movie just kind of faded away, and we were all dealing with other different things and other stuff to watch. But what got me interested in this collector special edition, I think it's called the bonus stage box set, is that it was going to come with some nice, neat little features, like some special stuff that you wouldn't get on just the regular 4K disc. So that's what we're here to talk about today, right? Now, the packaging is a little bit, it's a little flimsy, so I'm not going to give it a whole, complete 100% praise, but, it's a little wobbly. Once I take it out, you'll see how it's, completely, super just all over the place. But there's the back there of all the goodies that you're going to get in this box set, and I'll talk about that in just a bit as I slowly unveil this thing, as I just want to show you how it looks front to cover. Again, a little thicker, so I can get you a regular 4K movie, and just on size, you're getting a thicker box. So if you got room on your shelf, this is definitely worth it for your collection, especially for those of you physical media people that love to get special editions and all that stuff. So there's front and back, right? The sides, all cool. Again, I like the packaging. I thought it would have been on a tougher type skin, or it would feel more like a book. But it's a little flimsy, but not the end of the world. So it's a slip cover. So there's the ring. So little neat stuff there. You see, look, it already comes apart when you take it. So it's not like some booklet. So let's unveil it. So the actual 4K movie itself is, I believe, the same one that came out whenever it was released on home video. So nothing different there. Open it up for you. Nothing special with the discs or anything like that. So again, I think this is the same 4K that you could still find by itself, whether you order it through a Best Buy, a Target, or any of your like home video retailers, this is what you'll find. But what I got interested in was, again, all the goodies it was going to have. So you got nice little like movie cards. You know, it's always just a little bonus, extra, just something worthwhile. You know, again, am I going to put these up or display them? No, but it's nice to have as part of a collector set. So there's Jim Carrey as Mr. Robotnik. Again, let me show you again, Sonic. So there's that. Again, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm not familiar with the characters. Not sure what the actress's name here is, but her name is, I guess, Maddie in the movie. James Marsden, I do know. There's called Donut Lord. I guess I'll find that out once I see the movie. And again, I don't know if I'll like the movie or not. So, but I do like the packaging, and I'm a big, I wouldn't say diehard Sonic fan, but enough to get me to buy it. Again, more cards. Pretty neat stuff. And then I don't know if this is like Japanese or Chinese, but just there's a little nice card for it. Then on the back, a little baby picture of Sonic. It says there, heroes grow up so fast. So just nice little movie cards. Here's the other neat part of it. A nice little Sonic the Hedgehog comic book. But what's neat about this is that it's got like the movie versions of it. So obviously you got like the video game, right? Style. But as you flip over and you see like, where's it, Mr. Robotnik, it's like the Jim Carrey version. So that's pretty neat. Again, nice little fun additions, little extras, little goodies. And again, it's only $40, which I saw at Target. I forgot what I bought it for on Amazon. Might be end up cheaper since I pre-ordered it. Comic book, cool. And then there's a neat little like steel book in here. So I thought maybe the movie's gonna have a steel book like cover, but no, it's just like a little mini steel book. And I'm like, well, the movie can't fit in here, so what is inside? So as I opened it up, it's like a card, but on the back it's just got like the digital code for the movie. So I find it weird that they made a steel book all for a digital code. I would have preferred that the steelbook be for the movie itself. That could have been the packaging instead of the regular, movie that they gave us. But still a cool little steelbook nonetheless. Rare when you see it like this. I thought it would. I mean, that's just odd for a digital copy. But yep, that's what you get with your Sonic the Hedgehog bonus stage edition. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna end up liking the movie. But we'll see, right? But still, I think it's a worthy purchase for all you physical media people that love this stuff. And I guess, well, again, the boxing is just all over the place, so I'm going to have to fix that. So on everything else, pretty good, solid, like B+. On the packaging, like a C-. So, they could have done a better job with that. Things are just going to get better as we go on here. So these next two are Zavvi exclusives, and I pre-ordered these way long ago. First one we're going to talk about is The Green Mile, starring Tom Hanks. The Steelbook, and you know me, I'm all about the Steelbooks now, right? When it comes to 4K purchases. So a Steelbook was released here in the US, and then, of course, your standard 4K disc. But when I saw Zavvi, of course, I got to check with them to see if they're going to be doing any exclusives. And, of course, they were going to have a box set for The Green Mile. And, again, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I thought Sonic the Hedgehog was going to have. So there's the spine right there. Again, hardcover, so it's not going to fall apart. It's beautiful, not laminated, but it's got nice graphic art there. There's Michael Clark Duncan. Again, it looks very simple on the surface, right? But then, as we get to it here, let's start with the actual steelbook itself. Boom. Now, I think this is what the actual steelbook looks for in the US version. Because, again, Zavvi is a company where you buy that's overseas. So, unless your 4K players can play region-free disc, this won't work. But I have a 4K player, and it plays region-free. And I bought it from Zavvi. So their stuff plays, and it's good enough for me. So I'll recommend that if you have a region-free disc player. And again, I think the Steelbook looked exactly the same. But again, where Zavi makes theirs better is all the little goodies that they add in. So there's the spine there of the Green Mile. There's the back there with the credits and all that stuff. This is always like a big thing for me, the movie credits. So I like that. And then on the inside, of course, you got your 4K disc. They send you the Blu-ray as well. Right there. And then on the inside, you got a nice little scene there from the movie. So nice touch there. I'm more impressed with the hardcover of the Green Mile here, the one I showed you just before this. It just looks incredible. And the coloring's great. It's very elegant, very classic. And again, this is one of those movies where if it's on TV, I can watch over and over and over. I don't care where it's at. But again, Zavi, where they sell you is on all the exclusives. So they give you a nice little booklet of the movie. And it's got like, you know, pictures and stories about the characters. You know, all these little things. I can go through each page, but I just want to give you kind of like just a summarization of what this is. Trivia. So very nice, you know. As a movie buff, I enjoy little things like this. It's neat. And then we got some other goodies, and they put it in a little box like this. Like that. Let's open it up. So we got, again, just like Sonic, you know, movie cards, but this one has like, you know, quotes from the movie. So that's pretty neat right there. Like that. Like this one here with Tom Hanks. Again, just quotes from the movie. Pretty neat. Again, just a lot of nice little extras here. Behind the scenes, director Frank Darabont. Again, this was a Stephen King adaptation. Look at that. Neat. Again, just if you're a movie buff, like you gotta love all this stuff. Just behind the scenes stuff. And I'm sure there's like neat special features and all that stuff. And lastly, in that little box I showed you is a poster, which kind of want to put this up, but it depends. I got to find a good spot for it. So there's this poster, and it's double-sided, and I'll show you what the other side is. It's actually the original theatrical poster once I flip it. But this is just, I guess, one of the versions of the Green Mile that they put out. But this other side is the actual theatrical poster that you probably saw in movie theaters. And for the longest time, this was the cover art for like Blu-rays and DVDs. And obviously the 4K is different with the Steelbook edition. But again, as a movie lover and physical media collector, all these things are just A+. Again, this is one of the best sets that I invested in from Zavi. Came out to about $60, somewhere around there. A little bit pricier, but again, if you're a physical media collector, you're going to dish out for those special collector's editions, especially, you know, for movies like this. You know, Sonic is an outlier. Like, I got it based off of nostalgia and just my overall, like, it's part of my childhood. So again, I don't know if I'm going to like the movie, but you know, the stuff that came included in the bonus stage edition, the packaging, it's whatever, but I can live with it. This now.